Welcome to Science with Miss Bray. I am so excited to be able to help you all grow your brains from home, and I really miss you all, and I hope that you all are well. All right, so let's get started. Today we have a mystery science investigation. I actually had someone drop a note off to my house and an envelope, and the envelope says mystery science investigation, top secret. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this envelope up and see what's on the inside. And there is a note. It says, "Hi scientist. Today we will have a soda and Mentos investigation. Love, the investigator." So I'm so excited to get started with you all on this investigation. Before we get started, we are going to learn 2 new vocabulary words. So I have 2 envelopes, and on each envelope, they have different clues on the outside to tell you what the word on the inside means. So the first envelope says, similar to a guess, will be tested, and a statement about a future event. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the envelope. And see what that word is. And the word is prediction. So remember, a prediction is similar to a guess, it will be tested, and it's a statement about a future event. All right, our second vocabulary word also has clues on the outside of the envelope that tells us what the word on the inside means. It says, answers questions, explores observations, and is a process for experimentation. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this envelope so that we can see what the word on the inside is. And this word is scientific method, which is the process that we're going to be using today to help guide us through our investigation. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what our investigation is going to be about today. We know it involves soda and Mentos, but there's a small twist on this investigation. What we're going to be doing is taking the candy Mentos, and we're going to be putting them inside of these different types or different brands of sodas. So what we have to do is figure out which brand of soda is going to cause the highest explosion. Is it going to be Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper? So we have to make our prediction based on the different brand of soda. So the first part of the scientific method is for us to ask a question. So I have my question board here, and I'm going to go ahead and write down the question. So the question for our investigation is, which brand of soda will cause the tallest explosion? All right, so again, which brand of soda will cause the tallest explosion? The next step in the scientific method is to come up with a prediction. Remember, prediction is one of our vocabulary words that we just learned about, and it's something like a guess. So we are going to guess which soda is going to cause the tallest explosion. All right, so I have my board here to help us write down our prediction. And remember, prediction's a guess. So I think the Pepsi is going to have the tallest explosion. All right, so again, I think the Pepsi is going to have the tallest explosion. This is going to be our prediction or our guess that's going to guide our investigation. Okay, so the next step of our investigation is to list out the materials that we're going to need. So the first material that we're going to need is the soda or the sodas. The second one that we're going to need is the Mentos candy. And then the third one, we are actually going to use index cards as well. All right, so our materials are soda, Mentos, and index cards. The next step in the process is to list out the steps, which is the plan that we're going to use to help guide our investigation. So, step number 1, we're going to unwrap the Mentos. Okay. Step number 2, we're going to open the soda bottles. All right, and then the last step is we're going to stack 3 Mentos. In hand. All right, so the steps for our investigation are unwrap Mentos, open soda bottle, and stack 3 Mentos in hand. All right, teammates, so we decided to come outside so that I can show you the investigation a little bit more clear. We're gonna start with the Dr. Pepper brand and see, after putting in 3 Mentos, if it's going to have the tallest explosion. So excited. So first step is to unwrap the Mentos, which I've already done. Second step is to open the soda bottle. Make sure you're careful when you do this because it does bubble up. All right, the third step, we're going to go ahead and stack the Mentos in our hands and drop them into the bottle. Are you ready? All right, so 1, 2, and 3. Wow. All right, so our next brand of soda is going to be Pepsi. We already have our Mentos unwrapped. I'm gonna carefully take off the top and we're gonna stack them in our hands to drop them in. All right, so our next brand of soda is going to be Diet Pepsi. Again, I have my Mentos unwrapped. Going to carefully take off the top, stack the Mentos in my hands, they all fall in. And wow, our last brand of soda is going to be Mountain Dew. So I have my Mentos unwrapped. Carefully taking off the top, stacking them in my hands, and dropping them in. All right. Okay, teammates, so the final result of our investigation is that the Diet Pepsi had the tallest explosion. My prediction of Pepsi was incorrect. And it's actually okay to be wrong. Many scientists and investigators actually learn the most from their mistakes, and that's typically where learning happens, so it's totally okay to be wrong. So we've learned that the Diet Pepsi has the tallest explosion. Now that we know the results of our investigation, you can do this investigation at home with the permission of an adult. So we know that Diet Pepsi gives us the tallest explosion, which makes the investigation a bit more fun. So it's definitely something you can try out on your own. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video on today. I hope it helped you grow your brain while at home. Again, I miss you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Take care. Love, Miss Bright.